McCaskill. Let's give them all a round of applause. Tonight is about unfinished business. Tonight is about the future of our nation. Because tonight the people of Missouri have sent a clear message to the Washington establishment. The old ways will not do. The professional politicians have failed, and Claire McCaskill has to go. In 2016, Missouri voted for conservative judges, but Claire McCaskill ignored us. In 2016, Missouri voted to build a wall and secure our border, but Claire McCaskill turned a deaf ear. In 2016, Missouri voted for better jobs at better wages, but Claire McCaskill looked the other way. Claire McCaskill couldn't hear Missouri because she had Chuck Schumer in one ear and Nancy Pelosi in the other. Or maybe she was too comfortable in Washington luxury to listen, too enthralled with her big money donors. Well, I tell you what, this year we will make her listen because her years of ignoring Missouri voters are coming to an end. Claire McCaskill is elected by the good conservative people of Missouri, but she takes her orders from the liberal elites in Hollywood and Washington. For too long, she has been representing them and not us. Well, I tell you what, not anymore. This year, we will take back Missouri's Senate seat for the people of Missouri and send Claire McCaskill home. I'm honored to accept your nomination. I'm resolute in view of the task ahead, and I can promise you this: working together, standing united, we will claim victory come November. And to those who say that the deck is stacked against us, that the establishment will never let us prevail, that the media and the moneyed elites will never let us win, I say to them, you don't know the people of Missouri. But I do. I do. I was brought up here in our way of life, in a small town in the heart of our state, a place where right now parents are kissing their kids goodnight and packing lunch for camp tomorrow. A place where farmers are finishing up the last of the evening chores, checking those gates for the cattle. A place where neighbors are wrapping up Tuesday night Bible study and saying to each other, I'll see you next week. The place where I'm from is like so many other places across our state, our small towns and suburbs, our cities and rural areas, where we live together a way of life that has sustained this nation for 2 centuries. And if you're from this place, you know that this is true. It's not the wealthy and the well-connected who matter most. It's humble people who live their lives honest and true. That is who the people of Missouri are, and at this critical moment in our nation's history, the people of Missouri will stand and turn the tide. I'm in this campaign to speak for our way of life. I'm in this campaign to fight against all that threatens it, and I am here to speak for a better future that we can build together. In this hour, Missouri deserves a senator who is attracted not to the luxuries of office, but to its difficulties. A senator who knows that public service means personal sacrifice. A senator who trusts to the hard and honest way, because that's the way of our people, and that's the way that the Lord honors. This campaign is about fundamental and consequential things. But at the end of the day, my positions are not hard to understand. On economics, I'm going to fight for Missouri's middle class. Today, you work hard, you pay your share, you raise your kids the right way, and yet you are the butt of every liberal's joke from Hollywood to Washington. Your wages are too low, your health care costs are too high, and it is time that somebody in Washington, D.C. finally stood up for you, and that's exactly what I intend to do. Now, I'm a conservative Republican, but when it comes to party, I want to be clear. I pledge my loyalty to the people of Missouri, to you, and to you alone. I will not answer to any party establishment. I will not serve any political boss. Missourians are known for our honesty and straight talk, and I'll tell it to you straight. Both parties have made the mess in Washington, D.C. Both parties have let big business get the better of the taxpayer. Both parties have got too caught up in partisan games, and that's why voters put both parties on notice in the last election. You know, the politicians in Washington may not have gotten that message, but I sure did. I'm proud to tell you I'm the only Attorney General in America fighting to hold the big tech companies accountable for their behavior and for what they're doing with your personal private information. I'm taking on the corporate pharmaceutical giants for their role in flooding our homes and our streets with opioids. And unlike Claire McCaskill, I can proudly tell you that I will stand up to secure our border and build that wall. I'll say again, this election is about great and serious things, and the people of Missouri deserve a serious debate about the issues. The stakes are too high. The outcome is too weighty for the cheap and tired political attacks of professional politicians. And so I have a challenge tonight for Claire McCaskill. Senator, stop hiding in Washington, D.C. Stop hiding behind the liberal talking heads and come debate me. Tonight, I issue a challenge to Claire McCaskill. I challenge her to a series of one-on-one debates all over the state of Missouri. Just me and Claire McCaskill. No moderator. No complicated rules, no TV studio, just the two of us debating in the best traditions of our country, like Lincoln and Douglas, but this time on the back of a flatbed truck. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to drag that flatbed truck all over this state to courthouses everywhere. We'll get out. We'll get on the back of the truck and we'll debate. Just me, just her, no holds barred. That's my challenge. Great moments in our nation's history have produced great debates, and the people of this state deserve one now. That way, every voter can make up their own mind based on what they see with their own eyes. So tonight, my message to Senator McCaskill is clear. Let's debate. Let's debate in Rolla and Mexico and Poplar Bluff and Lexington. Let's debate in Kirksville and Hannibal and Herman and St. Joe. Senator, let's debate. Let's debate now. Let's debate often. Let's debate everywhere. The outcome of this election is vital to Missouri, but it is vital beyond Missouri. Control of the United States Senate hangs in the balance. The future of the United States Supreme Court is at stake. The security of our borders, the wages of our workers, the health care for our families, all of this is on the line. And now the nation waits to hear from Missouri. Well, for us here in Missouri, the wait has been long, but it won't be long now. So on to the fight, on to the campaign, and on to victory in November. God bless you. Thank you for being here.